lost the spot where we parked our bikes, and I think it will be impossible to find them. Hi Cooks, hi Tigers. We're going to see Ogoh Ogoh now. Ogoh Ogoh are statues made out of plastic, paper and other light materials that are easy to carry. They're shown on a parade that takes place before Nyepi holiday, which is a silent day here in Bali. Hi.
Welcome to Bali!
Hi. So Nyepi, the silent day, which takes place every year, it's a public holiday here in Bali, Indonesia, and on this day you're supposed to take your time, pause all activities, sit at home. People are not allowed to work, to talk, so they're supposed to stay silent with no electricity, no internet, no cooking allowed, no working, and all of the other activities. Although it's celebrated among people with Hindu, all these rules are applied to all foreigners, all expats and tourists who live here as well. So on the street, the local police circulates and makes sure that no one is outside. People are not supposed to go outside of their homes. And if you break the rules, you're asked to go back home. So all the beaches are empty, the airport does not work, and everything else, like literally everything, is closed. The only thing that remains open is hospital for emergency cases, and hospitals are open if you give birth. It's different every year, but this year Nyepi is from 6 a.m. in the morning 3rd of March until 6 a.m. in the morning 4th of March. So originally Ogoh Ogoh and all the parade takes place in every village, but during the last 2 years it was cancelled because of the pandemic and people were not allowed to do it. So this year, first time it's allowed to do it, but nobody knows where exactly it will be because all the small ones are still prohibited and people are not doing them. So there is the big one in Denpasar. So it might take like an hour or two drive from Uluwatu. And then there is another one in Kuta, and there might be one in Krabakan, but we will try our luck and look for one in Jimbaran, which is still in Bukit area. Let's see. So here we found small Ogoh Ogoh. So you can see the construction here is made so that people can carry it. Then it should be rotated 3 times. It should be shaken. So they need to create the impression that it's moving and it's alive. Some people argue that this is an Asian Balinese tradition, but in reality, Ogoh Ogoh statues were originally first seen in Denpasar in around 1980. So at first they said that they will start at 6, but now I just asked Pichalang again and he said they will start at 7. They will walk down this street there and then they will turn right to the beach. Each of these Ogoh Ogoh statue is carried by around 8 men, and then they turn it around and they move all the construction, and it represents, like you see, they all look very evil, and at the end of the parade they are burned. This is made as an act of purification. Ogoh Ogoh figures are made looking like demons. Each village usually builds a big statue, but there are some small ones built by the children. They are carried along the road and then they are rotated 3 times counterclockwise on every T-junction.
Semua isi gula.
Semua ada.
Iya. Tapi kalau yang ini banyu artis, yang asli Bali dia.
Okay. They don't have coffee without sugar because no one likes it without sugar. checked around all the village. We had a look almost at every Ogoh Ogoh statue. They are amazingly beautiful. I love the effort that people put into it. It's just so wonderful and magical. Now we're getting some coffee. Got some nasi. So Nyepi, or the so-called Silent Day, is not just one day, but it's a public holiday which has a few special days of preparations before it and a few of days of ceremonies after it. So the first ritual, Milasti, is performed 3-4 days before the Silent Day, and it's intended to acquire the sacred water from the sea. The second ritual, right before Nyepi, is intended to create balance between God, nature and mankind. So it includes the Ogoh Ogoh parade, which we will show you in this video. Then comes the Silent Day. On the Silent Day itself, it's a day of self-reflection, so all other activities are prohibited, including working, entertainment, cooking, or even eating and talking. All lights should be out. It includes fires and electrical lights, so all people stay silent inside their homes without electricity, and this year even main mobile data providers turned down. So this parade is a part of a very big yearly event. I found my bike. Oh my god. We were lucky enough to find the Ogoh Ogoh parade in Jimbaran. It was amazing. It was one of the most wonderful and magical thing that I ever saw in my life. We're super happy and grateful for allowing this to happen this year. Stay tuned for the next year Ogoh Ogoh statues. Subscribe to our channel. Share your feedback in the comment which statue you liked most. People really liked my outfit, and overall it was a super crowded event, but I really love how Indonesians and Balinese handle this. Like they stay super calm, super friendly, and when we were trying to get out we couldn't find the right turn, and it was like a challenge because all the roads were closed. Really friendly Pecalang, like the head of the local police, they helped us out and we could easily just go back home, and it's not like a stressful, crowded, thing that you're trying to avoid living in cities. Here it's absolutely amazing. And if you're ever visiting Bali as a tourist, or if you're an expat living here, I definitely recommend you go to the parade before Nyepi. When I lived in a city, I used to live in Moscow, I really hated all the crowded events like what we have. Like New Year's firework we have the 9th of May, the Victory Day. Oh my god, maybe I should not mention this in this video. We have a few like firework things during New Year, and it's like it's impossible to park your car, and you spend hours in traffic, like literally 4 hours to get out. But here everyone uses a bike and it's just so easy. Кисуль, ну не надо мне на фоне есть майку. Классная музыка. Классная музыка, говорю, из темпа.